been nigh about 20 years since them couillon fool done broke magic, and the world ain't been right since. Monster effrayant from them other worlds running round, terrorisé. And down in the bayou, in that there gris water, there's some kind of evil. C'est une sorte de démon maléfique. So beware, my friends. Go carefully. Attention, mes amis. Allez-y, pro démon. Else that murky water gonna lead you to the grave. So come with us as we go on another fool's quest. Oh, des troubles.
So last time you guys had, well, gotten into some mayhem in the three-legged snake. Kind of trashed the joint, but it seems like it happens every night to get those Lego furnishings. But after the ruckus kind of died down and things were starting to wrap up, old Sam, that old blues guy that you guys had rescued earlier in the day from a couple of thugs, came back and asked you to look for his friend, and he'd given you directions to where that guy had gone to hide.
In Undertown.
And you guys were, well, hit the sack, right?
Yep.
Slept above the bathrooms. It was smelly. Beds were comfortable, though. You wake up in the morning refreshed, feeling great, especially considering, the mayhem from the night before. You feel pretty good. Bright and early.
Stretch, crack the back.
Yes. Downstairs, place is deserted. The chairs are stacked on top of the tables and everything. You don't see the barkeep around anywhere. Doesn't seem like they offer breakfast.
I like to think that when I wake up, I don't get out of bed. I just teleport to standing.
Bam. The sulfurous smell of your teleportation is masked by the bathroom odor.
Until it wafts over by Stout, and he's like, damn it, Ren.
and then Elmer sneezes and falls down the stairs.
Blows a hole in the wall.
Falls out the roof.
This is our morning routine.
Yeah. So it goes every morning.
Yeah, we're kind of used to it.
So they don't offer breakfast. I'm going to go down and just start making myself food with this stuff.
Yeah. The kitchen only contains a pizza oven.
Oh.
That's the only piece of cooking equipment.
I got this.
I'll go outside and start collecting crickets.
We have a house, but we slept at the inn. We have infinite food.
Stew and mayonnaise.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
They have bread?
No!
No.
Breadsticks. There's some breadsticks.
Not.
Plenty of pizza
Dip it
crust.
in the mayonnaise.
Dough. Breadsticks in the
I'm going to...
I can feel myself
Did we
getting
bring
fatter.
our chest of mayonnaise?
You didn't bring the chest. I think that's back at your house. But you have your jug that produces mayonnaise.
I'm going to produce some mayonnaise and use it to then coat the pizza crust and bake it. Use it. And it'll get nice, golden, crispy, and then I'll eat it and complain about how spicy it is.
Oh.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys make yourself some nice mayonnaise pizza crust. It's crispy and delicious and apparently spicy.
I like how you guys are eating this now, too.
It's been a couple of weeks since we played. It's been a month since we played, hasn't it?
It's been a minute.
But last time, let's see, you had a couple of things to do today. There was your chest that you had commissioned for Anthronoxus, the dragon, that was supposed to be done this morning, and then those stone to flesh potions should be ready this afternoon. And yeah,
And then heading down to Undertown.
that too.
Off to Undertown.
Well, do we need to go back to the house for anything? Because maybe I can pick up the chest and we can go run back to the house and grab anything we might need. Like, do you need an extra tarp before we go down to Undertown?
No, but I should put this mayonnaise away. I had more than was necessary for the pizza.
Is that possible to have more mayonnaise than is necessary?
For the pizza specific. We'll use it tomorrow.
But it needs to go in the chest.
Yeah.
with the
How
rest.
else are we going to ferment it?
I could probably grab a couple of those potions while we're back at the house.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what happens with those.
We're trying to ferment it and let Pilsner invent the first first ever mayonnaise beer.
Taking after his dad.
Yep. Looks like a swirly milkshake.
Aw.
Stop it!
Yeah, think about that.
All right, well, let's go to pick up the chest for Anthronaxis? Anthronaxis.
Sure. I don't know why you think we're going back. We're not going back.
How long before that chest just gets rank?
Oh, it's good. Got plans for that chest. Keep going with mayonnaise.
This is how mimics are made. You just keep putting mayonnaise in a chest until it comes to life.
It's alive!
The scene from Dogma, the toilet scene, it's going to be that, but with mayonnaise.
Shit golem.
What is that thing? An excremental. Big old goblin.
A what? A shit demon!
So you stop by the caravan office for the Great Terrapin Trading Company, where you had that chest commissioned, and you come in and it's that same fella that you talked to before. He was a little unpleasant, you remember? Very professional, but kind of stuck up. But open the door and he looks up and, oh, you've returned. Your chest is ready.
Okay, thank you.
And he just gestures and you can see it sitting over there. It's a pretty nice chest. And it's got the nice little engraving right on the wood for Anthronaxis with all my love or something like that.
Oh, yeah, totally.
From all of us.
Everything appears to be in order. No, okay. Bye. I'll just pick it up.
All right. And then you take it back to the house, the hut.
Yeah, we'll take it back to the house.
So take it back. The mayonnaise chest is still there. It is getting a little smelly. Do you go to put your extra mayonnaise in there?
Yeah, I'm just going to pour the extra mayo. That was
There's a gross. Open it up, and there's this waft of mayonnaise must comes out. There's a bunch of snails crawling around the chest, and slugs and stuff.
liquid and solids are like separating.
Yeah, no, it's not separating, but it seems to be like getting thicker and weird. Something about the snail goo. Who knows? It takes some effort actually to even get the chest open. The mayonnaise that's around the rim is like
break the seal.
Stuck shut. It's really sticky and peels open.
I can imagine there's like tendrils of shit between the top and the bottom.
Oh yeah, it's gross.
We'll put a spoonful of this into every one of the potions to hide what we skim off the top.
You're horrible.
Skimming off the top of the potions.
I have 20 gold on me, I have 25 gold on me, so I put 20 of the gold in the new Anthronaxis chest, and I tuck it like next to my steering wheel where I steer the house. I'm like,
all right.
There you go.
To put it up there on the platform by the little control.
And I
orb.
keep 5 gold just in case, I need it for anything.
All right.
How would you need gold? We have this card.
Well, in case I need to leave a gold tip.
Well, that's fair. Then they don't have to claim it on taxes.
Right, yeah. Not everyone takes credit, like those one goons, remember?
That's true. That's true. What kind of unprofessional goons don't have a credit card reader?
Right. Amateurs.
I know, right?
Never going to stay in business that way.
Hang on, up their systems.
Throwing out 50% of your revenue? That's not feasible.
Terrible business. Terrible fuck business.
I eat some of the stew.
It's still delicious. And nourishing. You feel very nourished.
Yeah. Pilsner's probably right there beside him.
Elmer's still talking about his mouth burning from the mayonnaise pizza
That's
crust.
true. Shit was spicy, man.
Did you grab potions?
Yeah. You said there was a selection of healing potions.
At the Stepsister's Soap and Sundries, there was a bunch of potions for sale. I think you guys had some potions already.
I have a couple potions of healing greater from somewhere.
Yeah, I don't have any in my inventory, but I think Jesse was hanging on to stuff.
Yeah, you guys had a couple of potions of greater healing, and I think you should have between the three of you.
I have 5 potions of lesser healing.
As I was going to say, it should be 5 potions of healing.
Yeah, because we've used 3 potions of healing, but I cut one into 3.
Forgot about that.
These 5 are going to last us a while.
Before we go anywhere, I go into my pack and I pull a necklace out of it that has a talisman on it, and I wrap it around my neck, and I'm like, this is for when we go into the Undertown. I'm gonna have to hang on to this.
Oh?
My packed boon is the Pact of the Talisman, so I forgot I even had that in my inventory, and so it's just been chilling in my bag the whole time, and I could have been using it to roll additional D4 on saves.
Might have came in handy.
Yeah.
Still might. All right. So is the plan now to head down that storm drain that Sam gave you directions to, or you got?
Yeah. Are we gonna hoof down there on foot, or do we have to take the house to another part of town?
It's in the city, right?
Yeah, it's in the city.
Okay.
The
Just park our house on another house.
Yeah. Just find an empty lot somewhere. Squat it down.
It's not too awful far. So the three-legged snake isn't too very far from the caravan office, though, there, which your house is parked nearby. And that storm drain was just a couple of blocks from there. But you make your way over to it. It's pretty easy to find. Sam gave good directions, and it's kind of tucked in an alley. And it's still early enough in the day. There's not much traffic, but yeah, there's just a little storm drain there. You got to lift the grate up. Pops out pretty easy. Doesn't weigh too awful much, and there is a ladder that leads down into the darkness.
All right, into the sewers, bro. Cowabunga. I jumped out.
All right, down you go.
Well, can I see the bottom from where I'm at, or?
From where you're at, you cannot.
Oh, okay, I'll probably take the ladder then.
I assumed you were
Smart.
taking the ladder. Actually, you said jump, huh?
Yeah.
So you take the ladder down.
I thought about that for a second. It's like, no, maybe not.
It goes down about 80 feet or so, and then hits like a sort of a landing, and then slopes down even further. But here there's the landing or whatever that you're in. It's about 10 feet wide, circular room with a sort of reservoir in the center where the water drains to, and then there's a channel that leads down the slope, and at the bottom is a doorway. At the bottom of the doorway, the channel goes underneath through a grate, steel bars underneath the door.
Does it smell better than the mayonnaise chest?
It does not. It smells as bad as your bedroom at the Three-Legged Snake did. It's real slimy and smelly and drippy down here. Everything's wet.
Everybody watch your step.
The walls are... So the corridor itself is about 10 feet wide, and that channel down the middle is about 3 feet wide. Corridor is also about 10 feet tall, but the walls and ceiling and floor are all very tightly fitted stone, really good stonework. It's hard to tell how long it's been here because it's just that well made. But it is dark. There are no lights down here that you can see.
One of you has that ring.
Well, all of us have dark vision, don't we?
Yeah, but one has that ring that extends it.
He's got the ring.
Yeah, I think it's Elmer.
Oh, is it me? I have a ring of acid resistance.
Yeah, I think you have a ring of true sight or whatever it was too.
That big pearl ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I
the hat guy?
Yeah. Just a dark vision.
Yeah, it extended your dark vision by double. By the end of this campaign, you're gonna have a ring on each finger.
I am now. I also want chains.
Feather earrings.
My talisman is a circle with an X through it.
So you guys go check out that door.
Yeah.
So there's walkways on either side of that channel down the center. This appears to be some sort of maintenance corridor. You get to the door there, and it's not locked or anything. It's just a simple wooden door. You lift the latch, and it opens pretty easily. There's a little bit of a squeak from the hinge. It's wet down here, but seems fairly well maintained. The corridor beyond is about the same as the one you left, except flat. This one's not sloping down, but here and there's pipes that open up into this corridor, stick out into the corridor, and drain into that channel in the center. Some of them are dripping water or other, sewer stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
it's gross.
Yes.
It stretches off, probably about 50 feet, and then turns. Almost does like a little U-turn as you follow it around, and there's a little alcove where there's a bunch of pipes running vertically through holes in the ceiling and the floor. There's like a round hole in the ceiling and in the floor, and these pipes, just sort of a cluster of them, run vertically through these holes here and there. And there's valves on them you can turn. It seems mostly just like maintenance access for things like that. But ahead you see the hallway splits, and there's a couple of ways to go. You go to the left or go straight.
Have we noticed any signs of any sort of foot traffic or anything like that down here?
Make an investigation check or survival if you've got that better. It's just you're trying to track,
survival.
sort of.
18.
18. Yeah. You can actually see on the little footpaths on the side of the channel in the center there. The one that you guys are on has had, it seems like, quite a bit of traffic recently, or a lot more than you'd expect.
Yeah.
You can see footprints coming and going both ways. 18's a pretty good roll, though. You can really only make out like 2 sets of footprints, though.
Okay.
One of them is going both ways. The other one is just going deeper in.
Hey guys, there's some footprints over here. Looks like by the look of it, there might be like just a couple of them. One of them going deeper in and one of them going down the back.
what do they look like made then?
Feet?
Like crocodile feet?
No. But
Booted feet.
people feet.
Oh. Well, people are easy enough.
I'm gonna sneak along the hallway with the footsteps a little ahead of the group and use my extended dark vision to try and see if I can spot anything.
Okay. You do notice the footsteps. They take that branch to the left.
So far up.
Both sets doing that. Now that Pilsner's pointed it out, you can see like, oh yeah, the muck and algae and stuff is a lot more clear on this side, so you can sort of follow the trail pretty easily. You go on down and...
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak down. Like I said, I'm gonna try and stay like maybe 20, 30 feet ahead of the party and keep an eye out. See if I can see extra far.
And you guys are just following along as he...
Yeah.
So you all have dark vision.
Yes.
Yep.
60 feet, right? So you can keep it in sight. Yeah, eventually the corridor turns again. And as it does, like a lot of pipes come through the wall and follow this corridor down. Just above Ren's head level, probably about 6.5 feet up. There's valves here and there on those as well, but it goes down, turns again, and comes into this sort of narrow room where 3 more corridors branch off, and there's a big pipe junction. 2 more corridors branch off. They all come into the north side of this sort of narrow room with the big pipe junctions and everything, and pipes going off in all 3 of the corridors that come off.
We should have brought Mario.
Basically, they all come in the north side, and you're coming in the westernmost one, and there's 2 more paths that go north, the center one and the right one.
You said the foot tracks are going which way?
The footprints go to the right corridor. That center one doesn't seem to have had any traffic lately.
Okay.
I'll follow the footprints.
Cool. And we'll follow him.
Yep.
Hey Ren, you think he knows where
I would like to point out that while I'm sneaking, my arms are always fully extended.
All right. This corridor is long. There's pipes here and there opening up and dripping. You can hear noises through some of them. Sounds like rats squeaking and squealing. Make perception checks.
Oh no!
You get to add to your saves, right?
Yeah, it saves.
14.
14.
8.
I hope it was a DC 15.
So you reach a portion of this tunnel here where there's Pilsner and Elmer notice with your 14s, but Ren, you don't, Mr. 8.
I hit my head on one of those low-hanging pipes. I'm like,
Yeah,
God damn it!
You're turning a valve for no reason.
It's actually one of the high ones he had to teleport up to hit his head.
So the ceiling here has a sudden rise in elevation here, and pipes come out of the wall and follow it, but they're about 30 feet high. Both of you notice that in this whole probably about 30-foot long section of tunnel, there are just a lot of bones littered all over the walkways. Little rodent bones and things like that.
Well, looks like something's been feasting.
I guess Elmer would have noticed first. I guess should have seen if you wait for them to catch up or go back and tell them.
Well, you said they're like rodent bones and whatnot. So
They're all just small bones? Like,
Just small bones.
yeah,
Alright,
Could be a
I'll-
person probably hunting little vermin.
I just kind of point at him, and then I'll stay the 30 feet ahead and keep sneaking.
Them bones.
After they point them out, because I didn't see them on my own, I'm going to reach down and pick a few up that I think might look cool to put like in a bag for like mysterious reasons.
I look for a wishbone.
So you're staying about 30 feet ahead. You guys are, just as you're about to exit this room, you guys haven't quite entered it yet.
Okay.
And it's not really a room. It's only as wide as the tunnel. It's got the same channel through the floor. It's just the ceiling's different there. But
Okay.
this sort of section, I guess. Jesse, is just as you're about to walk out of this section of the tunnel, a creature drops out of the cluster of pipes running along the ceiling. And what's your armor class?
13.
Okay, it rolled an 11, so you narrowly miss getting I don't know, smothered by this creature. It's got tentacles like an octopus or a squid kind of, but its head, it sort of sticks up and has this, I don't know, crest shape on it that looks like a pipe valve almost, like it's just blended in perfectly with a pipe valve. Tried to drop on you. Everyone roll initiative.
I hate that.
Ugh.
Ooh-wee, sacrilège, hein? These gumbo yaya down here in the bayou, c'est très magnifique. We're gonna take a quick break to grab us some pralines and maybe dress us up a muffalata. Whew, and a lot of it is. Woo! Y'all hold on tight. We're gonna be right back after this.
Oh, there, sailor. Yes, I'm talking to you. Do you yearn for high seas adventure and piratical mayhem at the roll of a D20?
Yes. I'll just toss you your shirt. Very sassy.
No, I drink beer and I fart in my sleep.
Now that I got your attention with sex,
welcome to my pub, the Wizard's Sleeve.
It's still a cow that I'm gonna get in a bag. Do you know how big a cow is?
Don't put gold in your ass. That's not the catchphrase we were looking for.
It is one that we often use at this group,
Enough
though.
about where you keep your secret stuff.
It's not in my anus. Stop it.
Then sign your name in blood. Join the rovers on your crew on their adventures every Wednesday, wherever you find podcasts.
You see, Cher? I told you we'd be right back. Time to get back to the amusement. Laissez les bons temps rouler. Let them good times roll.
All right. So Elmer, you are first, and actually, everyone make perception checks.
16.
23. Not 20.
15.
Damn.
Yeah, we all showed up.
There are several more valves on that ceiling, and none of you can quite tell which ones are creatures, or if any of them are.
Just kind of glance up, look around.
That doesn't look very well.
Yeah. So, what's Elmer doing? This thing just dropped and tried to grab you.
Yeah, I don't like this. I'm gonna gust it towards them.
Gust of wind?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to shoot it over at them. I don't want it.
Oh, no, you don't.
What's that do? Is that save?
Yeah, it's a strength saving throw.
Oh, yeah, he failed.
He gets pushed 5 feet towards them. But I also shoot 10 feet. No, I'm doing it.
Shoot 10 feet further
shoot
down
10. Yeah, I'm gonna when I sneeze and do it, make it a point to not arc upward towards the valves, but away.
Yeah, you almost go just straight back down the hallway.
Yeah.
Down the tunnel there.
And afterwards, I just go, he's your problem now.
So it doesn't take damage from the gust of wind, right?
No.
All right. Nico, what's Ren doing?
Ren is going to move up 10 feet and go, Magneto! And try to lightning lure, zap the thing that he pushed toward us to make it keep coming toward us. So that is a strength save of 14.
Got a 10.
So it comes... Well, let me do the damage real quick. 10 points of damage. Yeah, it's pulled 10 feet straight to me. Like, right up to me. So, like, Magneto! Get over here, you little valve fucker!
All right. So he was 30 feet away, so it was 25. So now it's like 10 feet away from you. Like 5 feet.
No, I had to move 10 feet.
Oh, you
up.
moved up. So
yeah.
It's right up to you.
Yep. I had to get... It has to be within 15 feet of me.
Oh, gotcha.
So I moved up 10 feet and then zapped it, and it came.
Gotcha. All right. So you moved up and yanked it over to you. It's their turns now.
Oh, you said plural words, and I don't like that.
I sure did. So Pilsner, you're still standing sort of in the doorway.
Yeah.
Not quite in the room.
Yeah, he had initiative before I did, so he took off before I could move.
Elmer's no longer in the room either.
Weird how that always happens.
So it's just me. The squishy warlock in the middle of the melee again.
You should really get a lightning sneeze.
So another one drops down off the ceiling right above you, and it lands right on your head, Ren.
Black.
And it wraps those tentacles around and attaches itself to your head, so you are blind and unable to breathe. While this thing is attached to you, and you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
And,
like no save or anything. I'm just blind and unable to breathe.
Yeah, it hit. You got a 24 to hit with the attack.
Once per short rest, when I take damage, I can use my reaction to turn invisible and misty step out to 60 feet away to an unoccupied space. So I teleport away to near where Elmer sneezed off to, and I don't say anything for magic words for that because I'm invisible.
Bam. All right. Just after you do this, and I assume that you teleport, so you're facing back into the room.
Mm-hmm.
So all 3 of you can see is the entire stretch of corridor is completely pitch black. Your dark vision can't pierce it.
Oof.
And Pilsner, what you doing?
Now, it's the corridor they're in is completely black?
Yeah, so no, the corridor in between you and them is completely black.
Oh.
About a 30-foot stretch of it, completely pitch black, magical darkness.
Icky. All right. So I'm going to just holler into the dark. You guys all right?
I'm not saying any words. I just went invisible for a reason.
Can you hear it?
I'm sure you can hear it, yeah?
Yeah, you can.
I can hear it just fine.
Yeah.
My arthritis is acting up, but other than that, I'm doing okay. How about you?
Why'd you turn the light out, bro?
My dark vision's not working.
Yeah, I can't see anything either.
And I don't see any of these things because it's completely black, right? Yeah.
Completely black. You hear something kind of slithering, slapping around in there, moving around, but then those sounds stop.
I'm glad you said those sounds stopped because Mike would have the slithering, slapping sounds the entire fight.
Yes. Don't tempt me. So I will. Well, I want to try to catch up with those guys, so I'm gonna get right up against the wall and just kind of scoot stealthily, if I can. Since I know I did see the one drop for Elmer, and I did see the one drop on Ren before he blipped out.
Yep.
And then everything went dark. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to assume that there's other critters in there, so I will stealthily scoot along the one side if I can.
Make your stealth check.
8.
They got a 9.
Yeah. It's like I slip off the thing and sploosh my foot in the shitty water.
What's your armor class?
16.
Okay. So, you hear one slap the ground right behind you. And you start, I don't know, tiptoeing a little faster. Another one drops right on you.
Oh, God!
You take... You take 7 damage as the tentacles wrap around your neck and start, crushing. And yeah, you are unable to breathe or see, which you couldn't see anyway. You guys hear that slap down on him and hear his muffled coughing, rackle, snatch.
Oh my God, they killed Kinney?
You bastard!
You keep moving.
Oh, yeah.
Same way, I assume. So, are you guys going to go do anything to try to help him? You're just waiting for him to come on out?
Yeah, I'm going to wait until he comes around this way. Is his voice continuing to approach?
Now, was that just my move?
Yeah, I'll just wait.
Can I use an action?
Yeah, you can use an action.
Okay, I'll try to, detach it from my head.
Make a strength check. Oh, not a post.
Really? 13.
13 is what you need.
Sweet.
You are able to detach it, and you drop it.
Oh, I sling it into the wall.
Sling it,
by a tentacle.
Make a opposed strength check with this guy. He got a 9, so you're probably gonna
10.
Jesus.
Yeah, roll a d6 plus your strength damage.
Just the wettest whack of all time.
Yeah.
Shut it off, mate!
That's 6.
6. So yeah, you guys, Ren and Elmer, see come out of the darkness at the end of this. One of those things, as it seems to be gripped by the end of its tentacles, as it smacks into the wall with a wet thunk, and then drops, and it seems a bit dazed, and then Pilsner follows it out. And all of you are past that little part. The thing's still moving around, trying to right itself. It seems to be pretty sluggish and, not able to maneuver very well, so more than likely they're ambush predators. You could probably finish it off pretty easy.
Oh, I intend to.
So yeah, I'm not going to make you play that out. These things are useless on the ground. They're... Yeah, you finish it off. You give it a nice whack with shell shocker and slice the thing in half. And as you do, half of the corridor that you were in lights back up, and you can see 2 of them on the ground there. And I assume you guys go over and just finish them off. They're pretty helpless on the ground.
I'm tying them all onto my waistband and making calamari when we get home.
All right. So you kill a total of 4 of those things. Yeah, then the corridor continues to stretch on. You go back to your Elmer's scouting.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to scouting.
Yeah.
But they are all tied onto the waistband.
Yeah,
Elmer's
by their
scouting.
tentacles.
But now, rather than just looking at where we're walking, I will also be looking above us.
It's like, whoa, what's up? Okay, oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Are there still footprints on the ground? I ask Elmer.
Are there?
You know what? Make survival or investigation checks again, everyone.
21.
6.
I'm glad I asked because I don't know.
Neither does Elmer, but Pilsner, you're able to locate the trail again. You got kind of messed up during the fight. You guys moving through and rushing through, but you're able to locate the trail again fairly easily. And yeah, you go back to following it. Elmer, you You round a corner eventually. It's another probably 100 feet down this corridor. And there's a spot on the wall where there's a sconce with a torch in it, but it's not lit. You've passed actually a couple of those previously too. But then straight ahead is another door, and then the corridor continues around another corner, going back south. Right now you're headed east. Doesn't really matter which direction, does it?
So the footprints are leading up to the door?
No, they continue around the corner.
Is there any sort of little windows or anything?
At the door real quick?
Make a perception check.
Where are you guys seeing these damn footprints? I can't see a damn thing in here.
8. Right there, dude.
As he points it out, you can kind of make out the trail. Like
it's like this was the toe.
8, you don't hear anything in there. You can just hear the normal drips and sloshes of this sewery place.
Seems safe to leave behind me.
It does smell a little funky, though, right near this door. A little funkier.
I'm going to wait for them to meet up with me in the cavern and decide which way we want. Do we want to check this room, or do we want to just keep going?
Like how funky?
Like something's dead in there.
You found a door?
I did.
Just catching up after looking for footprints.
You're still wandering along. I don't see him.
I think we should go in. I mean, it's a door. Maybe that's the door to Undertown.
I'll open it.
Opens easily.
Check it for... Never mind.
These hinges are much noisier than the last ones. Seems this one's not quite as well maintained, but it opens easily. This room there's just a ton of pipes all the way around the outside edges of it. But at one spot on the north wall, all the pipes are twisted and broken, and part of the wall has been smashed into the room. And there's a tunnel there that's sort of collapsed. Against the south wall, you see what is causing the smell, and it is the corpse, the headless corpse of an Umber Hulk. There's another door across the room as well, which that one's open. They're like half open. It's ajar.
You said it's a headless corpse. Is the head still there?
No.
I'm going to sneak over and try and peek through the other door.
So this door opens into a corridor that is dry. There's no like canal in the middle of it. It's still a 10-foot by 10-foot corridor. Goes down and curves and is another sort of pipe access room. Make a perception check.
15.
This pipe access room has a big cluster of pipes running across east to west, but stuffed in among them you notice a bag, like a satchel.
I'll sneak over and grab it.
Holy shit, there's a headless body back here. Did you see this?
Oh, it's big, whatever it was.
Actually, make knowledge. What? Probably nature.
I'm good with nature stuff.
12.
12's good enough to recognize it as an Umber Hulk.
Yeah, 15 for me.
Oh yeah, I heard something about these. They're pretty.
Yeah, normally they come with heads, so this is rare.
That's a little weird, but probably a good thing because the head's kind of freaky.
Yeah, I mean,
I got a 3, so I'm gonna nod and agree like I knew all this.
Meanwhile, you're holding that satchel that you just pulled out of that bundle of pipes there.
Yeah, I'll start sifting through it. Anything interesting?
Yeah, there's like a change of clothes. It seems to be someone's like go bag or stash bag. There's a change of clothes, potion of greater healing, a dagger, and a little coin purse with 50 gold in it.
Spiffy.
Hey guys, I found some stuff. Found this bag and it's got a dagger and some clothes in it.
Oh. Wonder who left it there.
This potion of healing. So I'm gonna take the potion of healing.
Didn't mention that, did you?
Greater healing.
You and your charlatan ways. The potion of healing and the gold are gone before they see the bag.
Yeah, that's fair.
I could always use more daggers. I've only got 4 right now.
That doesn't sound like enough, you're right.
I always want extra daggers, too. Seem like they'll be useful.
Yeah. No one ever uses daggers in D&D, though.
No.
It's all I use. Well, and magic.
Holy shit, there's a hole in the wall.
You recognize that hole as being a tunnel from the Umber Hulk, most likely.
Oh.
With your 15. Probably smashed. They're excellent burrowers. They can even tunnel through solid rock, so it would have smashed through this without much problem. They're also ambush predators that often will hide behind stone walls, and when they sense something with their tremor sense, they'll smash through and attack. This one seems to have sensed something that was more than a match for it.
It seems like everything in this undertown city that we're in right now ambushes people. So,
what's the name of the guy we're going to save?
Flanders.
That does seem to be the case. On an unrelated note, I don't think me scouting ahead's helping much.
Unrelated. Completely unrelated.
I think maybe I should hang out in the back in case somebody tries to sneak up on us. I'll see them first.
You can protect us from the
and they won't
ambush
see
from
me
behind.
because they'll be looking too high up in the air or something. And more reasons. Move to the back to the group.
I think that puts Pilsner out front because my perception and investigation has been god-awful tonight.
Yeah, I can take lead.
You're distracted. All right, so you head back out into that the main.
Well, unless we want to go like spelunking through the tunnel and see where that goes.
I'll spelunk.
I have no strong feelings.
The umbrella hole.
The other side.
Yeah. Oh, is the tunnel collapsed?
Oh, the tunnel. Yeah, it's collapsed.
Okay,
yep.
yeah.
The Umber Hulk tunnel. Yeah, it's collapsed about 10 or 15 feet in.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So back out to the main corridor.
Yep, back out to the main corridor, and you said it goes around the corner?
Yeah, it goes around the corner, so it's going to head south, or you came from the west. I assume you'll head south.
Yeah.
It stretches on a couple of 100 feet. It's a long corridor, but eventually, and you're following a bundle of pipes on the ceiling, and there's that, slowly moving muck in the center. Other pipes opening here and there, and as you get deeper and deeper in here, things are a little slimier, a little smellier, but... on the right side of the corridor, you just get to a point where you can see ahead. The corridor turns again, but on the right side of the corridor is another door. Make a perception.
19.
It smells just foul. There's all kinds of thick, slimy mold or some kind of growth, greenish, brownish stuff growing around the doorway.
There's another door. Smells horrible. If it's anything like the last one, there's probably some shit in there somewhere that we don't want to mess with. I don't know. That's up to you, though.
What? The last one I got a dagger.
Hey, we can check it out if you want.
I got nothing out of the deal.
You got nice clothes.
You got a whole bag.
Did I take the clothes?
You got a bag to go with your tarps.
Clothes that don't fit you. They're for a tall person.
I got a bag. You said clothes, so I just assumed you took them.
I just handed you the bag with the clothes in them. Those were the things I left.
You got a bag for your tarps.
You don't need a bag for tarps. You just wrap a tarp around the other tarps. It's like plastic bags from the grocery store.
Yeah,
you just stuff all of them into a different one.
Put them in a bag.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's
okay.
A never-ending Mariska doll.
So you going in?
Yeah.
Who's opening the door?
I'll unsling Mood from my back and just kick it in.
Kick it in.
Check for trap. Damn it, guys.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.